All right, NK24 here. We are on day 18. Step number 3 in the wealth creation process, which is how to increase income. Okay, the first step was you need to create income. You can't create wealth without income. Second step, invest in yourself. Now you got the income, now invest in yourself, grow your skills. Once you have the skills, apply them to start growing the income. So I talk about really growing incrementally. Don't look for surges in the beginning. Most people are looking for a big jump in income. Does not work like that. I'm 30 years old now. I chased it for in my entire life. I only started understanding this concept a couple of months ago, like on a practical basis of grow your income incrementally, have your focus on income. And so what happened with me is that I got one income, I mastered it, and then I started to get another one, and then I got another one, and I'm probably balancing about four income streams at the moment. Four? No, three income streams. That is what I'm going to talk about. But today's topic is about looking for surges in income. What do I mean by that? I mean, as in, how do you get that extra jump in your income? So let's say you've been growing 100 Rand to a 500 Rand every single month, in income, and then you're looking for that 10,000 Rand jump, opportunity jump, to just take advantage of. Uh, this is more of a concept that many people don't understand because surges only happen when you are in momentum. All right, it hardly ever happens that you get the opportunity to, get surges in your income. All right, it always happens to those who are in momentum, who are already picking up the little 10 Rand, 20 Rand, 100 bucks, some, there, and then they are the ones who are more likely to be ready when that opportunity presents itself. They take advantage of that 10,000 Rand, maybe opportunity, maybe 50,000, maybe 100,000, you never know. All right, depends on the game you are playing. All right, because we are all playing different games in terms of making income. So that is what I would really want to let you know in terms of this concept here. You need to already be picking up the income, growing your skills, So that is why they say luck is when opportunity meets preparation. The people who are in momentum are prepared so that opportunity comes and they're able to take advantage of it. Yet there are those who are just looking, they're not doing anything. They're looking, hoping to find the get rich quick scheme, which, even if they get it, they they'll probably lose it. Okay. I think for me, the best thing that I think about most nowadays is that, what if I went for a high paying job? Whatever, like, was I gonna land in the same position of where I was beginning of the year, where I was completely broke, in debt, and I just literally had nothing? Chances are I would have ended up in a worse off position, or I would have been sort of, taking money for granted, living in debt because I've got a high salary income. But what I'm thankful for now is that I got to start from the beginning, from, ground floor, and build up slowly, because now I appreciate money. I'm here in Johannesburg, and all I'm looking at is opportunities. Opportunities, take advantage of them. If I don't know how to do it, invest in myself, and then I take advantage of it. So to really elaborate on this point here on surges, because most people don't understand it because they've never had those opportunities. I'm going to use myself as an example. All right. So right now, currently, I've got about three income streams. Started off with just a job. Actually, about four income streams. I'm lying. So what happened with me is that I started off just with the job, all right, had a basic salary, and I started to look at how do I get more, and I found out there was a bonus that you get every month if you get good ratings. So I maximized that, and then that was good. And then I started to speak with the supervisor, ask how do I get more money in the company, all right, and they told me that you need to contribute more. And what I did was, I asked, and then I invested in myself to learn to contribute more, to be a better teacher, to add more value to the business, find out, improve myself. And then boom, what happened is that I got a surge in my income. I think a month or 2 months ago, I got a surge in my income where I got literally a bonus, which was in dollars. It's a once-off thing, but it was a surge. But it would not have happened had I not been in momentum, all right, in building the skills. Because in my job, the building incrementally was the skills and value. It wasn't the monetary growth every month. It was the skills and value, and boom, I got it's almost like a performance bonus, sort of, which was a surge. Happened because I was in momentum. Another thing as well. So once I got that covered, a friend of mine partnered up with a friend. We do accounting, all right. So what he does is that he does financial statements for companies, helps them put their books in order, SARS, tax, everything, loan applications and stuff. So what I do just do the groundwork where I put all the data into an organized form, and then he pretty much does everything. So I get a pretty much set salary for that, which was it's extra income for me. I put in the work after my job to just get the work done. And so yeah, so what happened with me over there was that first 2 months I didn't get paid, all right, and I didn't stress because I was sloppy. I didn't know how to do the work. I was making mistakes. I was doing, it was just horrible. And then on the third month, because I was putting in the work consistently every day, even though the mistakes, I was learning from the mistakes. What was happening is that my skill level was getting up and I could get the work accurate on the third month. And then started negotiating how much I would get. And then boom, I would literally start getting this extra income, which felt good. But then what happened as well is that he would get emergency clients who needed work deadlines, tight deadlines, like really tight deadlines. And then I would get extra. That's a surge. All right. But had I not been in momentum and be able to handle and meet these deadlines, I wouldn't get that surge in income. I hope I'm making my point here. All right. And then what happens now is that I started getting good at being efficient with my time and my skills and delivering knowledge. So I came up with a 90-day project, which I'm going to be doing December, January, February. Okay, December, January, February. Okay, and this project has already started to give me surges in income because I had not planned for this. Like literally, I had not planned for it. But because I'm in momentum, I start looking at opportunities and I see this massive opportunity. I'm like, wow, I can do this opportunity for 3 months, and I could cash in and get a big surge because it's the clients pay once off, and the program is over a 90-day period, of which I would have done nothing with that little time to invest in that project, which is a big surge. Another surge, what happened is that now I'm able to sort of have a little bit of cash flow to take advantage of bulk discounts. So there was Black Friday for my rent, paid 1,000 rand less for my rent. Imagine. Now I just made a huge saving on that one there. But not just me. I have a friend that I had this close friend of mine. She's a banker. So what happened with her is that we set the intention that we're going to focus on income. We weren't unhappy, we weren't satisfied with our financial position. So for her, when she told me the story, is that she started paying a little bit more attention to her finances, starting at really looking at ways as how she could do it. But for her, it was a bit harder because she had never done something like this before. But the focus, the intention was there. So every month she got more aware of her finances and started to make different decisions every single month. And then, people's luck are never the same. And boom, she had a friend offered her an opportunity, which gave her a huge surge, which with that surge she was able to pay off all her debts. And we spoke about it, and I told her, I said, look, had we not set the intention, we wouldn't be going through this right now. We set the intention and we kept focused on it. And then 2 days ago, she gave me a call that she got a new job as basically a level up from her position. She's almost just private banker status, but she's going to be the assistant, I think a transactional banker at a regional sort of branch, which is amazing for her. That means now her income starts to go up. All right. Now she gets to move to a new city where now it's full of opportunities, and her life gets to change. And now look what has happened. She's managed to get a new job, which has given her a surge, because after that big surge, we started talking about, hey, look, I said to her, I'm focusing on my spirituality, learning how to handle things better in life, you know and not try um, to sort of wing things, but to sort of have a clearer mind, calmer spirit, and sort of looking at things realistically. And we spoke about this, and she also started working. She didn't tell me, but she only told me after she got the new job, that she started doing these, cleansing herself, looking at things a bit more realistically, and just being more calmer, and just doing the right things which impact her income growth, which was applying and not being allowing her a negative emotion to stop her from opportunities, because she was sort of really negative about putting herself out there. And had she not been in that space of mind, she wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. Like I said earlier on, it's luck happens when opportunity means preparation. She was prepared. She was in the right mental space, and it really helped her. And that's what we're just gonna keep doing, and we're just gonna keep going until I get another surge. Just keep growing incrementally, get another surge, which helps us get there faster. All right. So that's the concept. I hope these two examples have made everything clearer for you. And I just want to encourage you to get into the momentum. You might not grow in your income right now, but the skills, the momentum, the discipline, the the focus, and the work ethic, you need to grow that incrementally, make it part of your life, you know and this is the beautiful thing about now. People are so distracted. There's the coronavirus, there's so many things going on, and everyone's focused on that. No one is focused on what you should be doing right now. I'm only focused on what I should be doing. There's this new Omicron coming right now. Chances are it's going to close down countries for the next 3 months. What am I doing? I've got this freaking project here for the next 3 months. While people are locked in, I've got this project which I'm so focused on, and it just blows me up. All right. Because the biggest mistake I made in my life, okay, was coronavirus started in South Africa in March last year. The lockdown started in April. In December, a client of mine said, this coronavirus is spreading all over. And I said, ignorantly, it'll never get to South Africa. And boom, 3 months later, gets to South Africa. I was unprepared. Had I prepared, I would have been more ready for that when it hit. But instead, I was in denial. Right now, people are in denial. I am not in denial. I know this thing's gonna come, and it's gonna cause a mess, but there's nothing I can do. My responsibility, my share, which is wear the mask, keep social distancing, don't go out when it's unnecessary, and I'm just going to carry on, pour myself into this. It's a festive season, people can enjoy. I'm going to be literally focused on everything that I'm doing, so that when next year starts, I'm in momentum, just flying through. I'll probably take a break, maybe next year, March, but a little break to recuperate and just, yeah. But I am just going to be flying through. And why? Because I'm looking for these surges. All right. So going to be the video for today. I hope I've sort of helped you to see things a bit differently. And yeah, thank you so much. This is NK24 here. I always say this at the end of my videos. I'm going for wealth. It's no fun going for it alone. I am going to do it anyways. But I think it's going to be more meaningful if you join me. We do this together, we fail together, we dust ourselves together, we laugh together, but more importantly, we succeed together. That is more meaningful to me. Otherwise, NK24, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be talking about the last day, about increasing income, and then we go to step number 4. All right, goodbye and see you tomorrow. Cheers.